We're gonna set this tone up right now.
Oh
We're
my
gonna set
goodness.
this up right now.
Yeah.
Hey, if you ain't ready for Hawaii, hey, I'm telling you right now.
Dude, he is poolside with palm trees, man.
Oh, bro, got a little, beats of sweat in my nose. I mean, I'm thinking right now, Hawaii, bro, Hawaii. That's what I'm thinking. That's it. But let's get started. I just wanna get started with everybody, welcoming everybody to our all hands call. We always do this every Friday. You know what I mean? Tons of nuggets we can get out of this. But most important is just about the excitement, the things that are going on in the company, the wins we can celebrate together. And like right now, you can see I got the straw hat on, the glasses, the sky blue shirt on, pool in the background, palm trees there. Guys,
Island life.
Island life. I'm thinking the next 2 days, if you're not thinking Hawaii, like what are you thinking? You know what I mean? I would start with saying you got 2 days to get back into this competition, which I keep saying it over and over again. This is going to be an amazing, amazing trip for whoever wins. I want to make sure that you guys are aware how important this trip is, not just for you guys, but for our company. This is something that we're doing. We're finally doing something as a unit together where we were able to launch something special for everyone. So having said that, just want to go over through the agenda today. We're going to have the directors shout out any new people that have coming in, anybody that they feel like have stepped up during their organization and doing something pretty last week. Power rankings, we'll go over that with Brandon. Additional incentives, Brandon's going to go over that as well. Staying alive, I can't wait to hear from Brian on this particular subject, see where we're at. Who's Hawaii bound, right? And then of course we have a phenomenal training put together by Brandon Alexander. I'm excited to hear this. He said he had a slide ready to go, and we all know if you've not heard Brandon actually do a training, you're in for a treat. I would say, if anything, make sure you got a pen and paper, you're ready to take some notes, and you're ready to get some nuggets out of a man that's accomplished a ton in this business already. And then closing thoughts. I'll close it out today. Having said that, let's start with the shout outs. All right, let's start with Diego. All
right, so I want to give a shout out to our new rep, Roslyn. She closed her first sale this week, which is a big achievement. So I want to give her a big shout out for that. She's been working with everybody, so
Awesome, love it. All right, what about let's go with Mike Frawley.
I'd like to give a shout out this week. Shout out to Lorenzo for his hard work. He also had an install this past week. He goes to his installs, brings the crew something to eat, something to drink every time. And I believe he has another install coming up in next week. And he's just daily grinding.
Nice.
Let me know. I'm looking forward to the rest of the team doing it. So big shout out to Lorenzo.
All right, Lorenzo. Love it. Scott Sweeney, let's hear from you.
Just shout out to the guys grinding in Illinois. I know they've been on the doors daily, and Jay Bay's leading the way out there. So shout out to Jay Bay.
That's awesome. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. They actually been out there killing it, putting in the work. I just want to give a quick shout out myself. I got to shout out John, and I got to shout out Justin on this journey that we've all taken. It takes a lot of work to run a successful organization, especially a sales engine. And the amount of effort, time, and change that it requires, sometimes it's overwhelming. And I know some of these guys are not getting any sleep. And dude, I admire the type of work ethic these guys have. I'm super proud and blessed to be part of their group. But anyways, that's my shout out is to John Frampton, Justin Crum.
Love it.
All right, let's keep rolling.
On to power rankings. Let's do this. Brandon, you ready to rock, man?
I am ready.
Okay, check this out.
All right, top 5 power rankings. We're going to go through them one by one, starting 5th place and roll up. So, Larry Williams in 5th place with a couple new opportunities and 2 installs now. We bring them to 2.2 points total. Larry, awesome job working your way into the top 5 there.
That picture there on Larry's a little blurry. Hang on, let me see if I can clear it up here. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
okay. always knew he
them
looked like
down.
somebody.
Hey, I knew it was training day. I knew it. I knew it, Larry.
All right, on to number 4 here.
Number 4, Jonathan Bay, out there with 8 opportunities last week, out there crushing it on the doors.
Yeah.
0.6 points in contract approved, meaning he got 2 contract approved last week. Moving deals on to customer review as well. 2.2 points, Jonathan Bay.
That's awesome.
Number 3, Craig Smith, looking good on there. 3 opportunities and another guy with 2 installs last week. Craig's making some money this week. He's a familiar face and name up on the board. He's going to be up there for a long time too. Craig, awesome job getting number 3. Number 2, Mukesh. Points again in every category. Opportunities, contracts approved, customer reviews or caps, and installs complete. 3.2 points. And let's wait for number 1. Let's give it a drum roll. Give me a drum roll. Who we got at number 1? Scott
Boom,
Sweeney.
Scott Sweeney.
There, no surprise.
No surprise.
Another guy with 8 opportunities, 1.6 points in customer review. I mean, you got two in there and an install last week, edging Mukesh out by 1/10 of a point to claim that top spot. Scott, always proud of you. Love seeing your name up there. Congratulations on reclaiming your throne up there at the top.
Take a look at this current week now.
This is the current week. We
Diego.
don't have it broken down into individual slides for this because this is going to change next week.
Yep.
There's still today and tomorrow left to claim your spot in the top 5. 3rd, 4th, and 5th place are all tied right now between Philip, Craig, and Lorenzo at 2 points. But if you look, Scott Sweeney, only 1/10 of a point behind there. Sean Phillips, 1/10 of a point right behind that. Natalie with a good install week and cap week, customer review week there, 2.6 points. And we got Diego back on the top right now, leading the pack. He's trying to push hard through the weekend as well to make sure that he's in contention to go to Hawaii and claim his spot at the top throne.
Brandon, let me throw something on here. How cool would it be to see Diego, Natalie, and Philip take that 1, 2, 3 spot next week, guys? You got to dethrone these guys. Come on. They're New York is stepping up.
New York
telling
City's
everybody,
climbing the podium.
Hey, New York stepping up and saying, this is my house. This is my house. You know, let's get somebody out there. Let's give them some competition.
Love it, man. Okay, so hey, before we get into our competition, let's talk about a couple additional incentives that we're rolling out this week.
Yeah, so just as a reminder, we have incentives from Sunrun as the first one. So during the entire month of August, everyone's selling in an integrated Sunrun area. So where First Light does the install. Sorry for the sales only people, but your customers will get a $350 gift card sent to them after install just for signing up in the month of August. So use that however you see fit to help you push your volume, climb the power rankings, work your way back into Hawaii. It's a good incentive for the customer. And then we have an incentive for the reps. This one's coming from Mosaic. So starting Tuesday, Mosaic is giving $200 on top of your commissions for the first 5 Mosaic sales. And if you get all 5 of them, if you're out there leading with Mosaic, you get $1,000. It is not capped, one per person. It's the first 5 Mosaic deals will get an extra $200. That's free money out there just for going out and signing Mosaic. Every little bit helps. So push for Mosaic if you're selling loans, and earn yourself some extra cash.
That was awesome. All right, moving on, guys. Let's get to our competition. So Willy's already stressed this. We got Hawaii on the line here, okay? So before we get into our respawn, I just want to talk about who has already proven themselves that they want to be in. This is our last week's review of the competition. Big shout out to these guys who are proving that they want to go to Hawaii, all right? Again, we have stressed this a lot, and I hope you guys are talking about this in your teams. The respawn's happening this week. So I want to get this call over with, to be honest with you. So you guys can get out there and earn your way back into this competition, because it's looking kind of sparse still, guys. There's the regulars on the top there. James, Amanda, Neffy, Natalie, Daquan, get in this competition again.
One more sale through the weekend and you're back in.
Yeah. One more thing that we haven't talked about that I want to bring up to your attention again is we got some new swag, guys. These hats just came off the press. Yeah, these flag hats. whoever's impressing me, I'm going to send one of these out to, or all 3 of them out to. Okay. So again, get out there, impress me. I think I'm going to send Lennon Palomino one, because a couple weeks ago he got 3 in 1 week. I'll get offline with him and get him one. Anyway, guys, push hard, get back into this competition. That's all I got. Without further ado, Brandon, should I do the curtain pull on you?
Do the curtain pull.
Oh.
Hey, what's up?
Good looking guy. I'll turn the time over to you.
All right, I'm going to share my screen. So I want to talk about something that I believe in a ton, and it's the difference between a hope and a wish, and especially in an industry like sales where our mental strength is a huge asset to us. I think this is an important thing to understand between the things that we hope for and the things that we wish for. So to start it off, let's start with a wish. So a wish, if you look at the definition, to have a desire for something, such as something unattainable. And really, with that definition right there, wishes are worthless. Wishes do nothing for you except make you frustrated with the current situation that you're in. I would eliminate that word from your vocabulary. We never want to just say that we're wishing for something, because they're unattainable. Usually they're something so far out of our reach that we just can't have them. And if we get focused on just the things that we wish for, then it's going to drag us down, and it can end up bringing us into some negative mental state of being. We don't want to just wish for things. It's not synonymous with hope. A hope is a desire accompanied by an expectation or belief in fulfillment. And if you break down that definition, you can't have an expectation or an assurance that something is going to happen unless you're currently doing the things that are going to make those things happen, right? Like, I can't hope to be in better shape unless I'm eating better and working out. But as soon as I start eating better and working out, I can have a hope that as long as I continue that, I can expect and be assured that I will get in better shape, right? If I want to hope for more sales, it's just a wish unless I'm out there doing the things that will give me the expectation or assurance that I'm going to make more sales, right? If I am knocking doors every day, if I'm working my pipeline for referrals, if I'm actively improving my pitch, now I can hope that I'm going to make more sales. And if we look at it as a timeline, right? Not to get spiritual in anyone, because faith and hope don't necessarily have to be spiritual words. But when people talk about faith in anything, faith in a person, faith in a process, faith in action, you gain faith by things that are in the past, right? When you make an action and you get a result, you're more confident that the next time you make that action, you will get the same result. So faith is in the past. Hope is in the future. Hope is that point between when you act and when you receive that expectation. Hope is that waiting area. But you could be assured that you're going to get that result because you've taken the action, right? And so that line right there in the middle represents the now, the moment that we're in right now. And what that line is love. You need to love what you're doing, because when you love something, you're motivated to act on that thing. If you really love selling solar, if you love growing your business, if you love growing your team and your organization, then you're going to do the things every single day that will give you hope for the better result. But if you're not doing those things, you can't have a hope. All your aspirations and your wants will just be wishes with no merit or expectation or assurance. And remember, wishes are going to turn you into a negative person because they never come true. This is how it is. Wishes are fairy tales, right? So it's important that you learn to love what you're doing so that it motivates you to act right now and do the things that will give you hope for the expected results. A quote that I got from a Joe Rogan podcast the other day that I was listening to, and he said, velocity means very little. Acceleration means everything, right? And we look, if you're on an airplane, you're going 500 miles an hour. You don't feel it. You can't tell that you're going 500 miles an hour because you've acclimated to that, right? But during takeoff, you feel the acceleration. And the things that are going to spark the emotions in you to keep you moving forward are always the things that you're accelerating in. So if you want to feel better about what you're doing, if you want more hope, accelerate your actions, accelerate the things that you're doing so you can feel the difference between where you were and where you are now. as soon as we just put our velocity on cruise control, then we become complacent. We're not doing anything different that is going to get us to a new place faster. We want to always be stretching our comfort zone. We want to be accelerating out of it, because the acceleration, you'll see the difference. Other people will then need to accelerate to catch up to you. So as a leader, the more we have our foot on the gas pedal, the more it's going to make our team have to accelerate to catch up to us. And it's those accelerations that people notice, and it's those accelerations that give us hope for things that are more and better to come. I wanted to be able to take this platform with everybody listening to be able to talk about this thing that I'm passionate about. And I truly believe that the second you start acting and bringing hope into your life rather than wish, your positivity changes, your attitude changes, and your desire to accelerate because you're doing what you love changes, and those accelerations will affect the teams around you. So look for the things in your life right now that you're coasting in, that you have on cruise control, and find a way to hit the gas pedal on that. Because as soon as you do, you can be filled with that hope that you're going to have something better because you're doing more. But it's not going to come unless you love what you're doing.
You're on fire!
Absolute money.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal training. I'm not going to go too deep into this because, I mean, you guys heard it from Alexander himself. I mean, it was pretty powerful. Finish it out with this. Let's go to Hawaii. Don't limit yourself. Guys, the pool right here in Hawaii is so much better. It's the ocean. It's not a pool. It's an ocean, you know? And we're going to have a ton of fun out there. So whatever you have to do, whatever you got to do to get uncomfortable today, to get you in a spot to go to Hawaii, do it.
I guarantee if you jump in that pool right now, people are going to make some sales. I guarantee it.
Hey, who wants to see that? Hey, who wants to see that?
Everyone does.
Everybody.
We all do. Right now. Everybody wants to.
Hey, I jump in. You guys promise me you're going to go crush.
Absolutely. Absolutely. End it with a bang, Willy. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go crush, huh?
Let's do it, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, good job, Willy.
You're the man. Guys, all right, put our money where our mouth is. Let's go crush.